Have you ever thought you knew everything about the action-packed film True Lies? Think again, because beneath the thrilling stunts and sharp humor lies a world of secrets and controversies that have lingered for years. From the injuries that plagued the cast during filming to the disputes over character portrayals, the behind-the-scenes drama often overshadows the movie's surface excitement. One of the most unforgettable moments is undoubtedly the scene featuring the mesmerizing Jamie Lee Curtis, who truly left nothing to the imagination. Her daring performance, particularly during that sexy dance, has become iconic, but it was not without its own challenges. The elaborate helicopter stunt, which required precise coordination and nerves of steel, added another layer of complexity to the production. Additionally, the logistics of renting a jet for filming brought its own set of hurdles. Prepare to be amazed as we delve into the unbelievable facts and stories that shaped the making of True Lies, revealing the wild truths that lie just beneath the surface. In one of the most memorable scenes from True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis showcased her dancing skills in a sultry performance for Arnold Schwarzenegger, who played her husband in the film. The scene was designed to be both playful and seductive, highlighting the chemistry between the two characters. As she danced, the atmosphere was charged with excitement and tension, drawing viewers into the moment. However, what many people do not know is that something unexpected occurred during this dance. While Curtis was performing, she became so immersed in her character that she accidentally lost her footing. This slip could have turned the scene into a disaster, but instead, it added an authentic touch of spontaneity. Schwarzenegger, quick on his feet, reacted with humor and grace, helping to maintain the playful vibe of the moment. This unexpected twist not only made the scene more memorable, but also showcased the strong bond between the actors, who were able to adapt and play off each other's energy. The dance scene remains a highlight of the film, illustrating Curtis's talent and the dynamic between the characters in a way that continues to resonate with audiences. During the filming of a dangerous scene in True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis made a bold decision that showcased her fearless nature. She refused to use a stunt double for a particularly risky stunt that involved hanging from a helicopter high above the ocean. This moment was not just a simple choice. It was a testament to her commitment to authenticity in her work. Jamie believed that performing the stunt herself would add a layer of realism to the scene that a stunt double could not replicate. Despite the obvious dangers associated with such a high-altitude stunt, she insisted on doing it herself. This determination highlighted her dedication to her craft and her willingness to push boundaries. The scene required not only physical strength, but also a great deal of courage, as the helicopter hovered above the ocean, creating a thrilling yet perilous environment. Jamie Lee Curtis's decision to take on this challenge not only impressed her co-stars and the crew, but also left a lasting impression on audiences who admire her bravery and talent. The moment became a defining part of her career, showcasing her unique ability to blend action and emotion in her performances. When it comes to bravery, Jamie Lee Curtis stands out in the world of acting. Known for her fearless approach to her craft, she embraced challenges that many would shy away from. A notable example of this was during the filming of a high-stakes scene directed by James Cameron. He suggested that she use a stunt double for a particularly dangerous moment that involved hanging from a helicopter. However, Curtis, embodying her commitment to authenticity, firmly declined the offer. She believed that if Cameron was willing to film the scene himself while suspended in the air, then she should also take on the same risk. This decision showcased not only her courage, but also her dedication to her role and the filmmaking process. Curtis's willingness to face danger head-on has contributed to her reputation as a bold and inspiring actress. Her actions have set a standard in Hollywood, proving that true bravery often lies in the willingness to confront fear directly. When Jamie Lee Curtis learned that director James Cameron would be hanging from a helicopter door to capture close-up shots during a risky aerial filming, she felt inspired by his dedication. This sparked her desire to match his commitment to the project. Curtis decided to take it a step further by planning to perform the stunt on her 36th birthday, viewing it as a personal milestone that would make the experience even more special. Knowing the challenges ahead, she dedicated herself to weeks of preparation. This involved intense practice, where she worked on every move meticulously, ensuring she was both mentally and physically ready for the demanding task that lay ahead. The combination of her birthday and the high-stakes nature of the stunt made it a significant event in her life and career, showcasing her fearless spirit and determination to push boundaries in her work. The preparation and effort she put into this stunt reflected her passion for acting and her willingness to embrace challenges head-on. When the day of the stunt arrived, Jamie Lee Curtis showed remarkable bravery, not minding the danger that lay ahead. As the helicopter prepared for takeoff, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Curtis remained calm and focused, her determination evident in her demeanor. As the helicopter accelerated to 70 mph, she felt the rush of wind against her body, pulling her beyond the safety of the craft. It was a moment that tested her limits, yet she embraced the challenge with a fierce spirit. The noise of the helicopter blended with her heartbeat, creating a symphony of adrenaline and courage. She understood the risks involved, but pushed those thoughts aside, concentrating instead on the task at hand. Her experience in the film industry had prepared her for high-pressure situations, and this was no exception. Curtis's ability to remain composed under such intense circumstances showcased not only her professionalism, but also her passion for her craft. This stunt would become a memorable highlight in her career, illustrating her commitment to authenticity and her willingness to go the extra mile for her art. The scene was not just about the action, it was a testament to her strength and resilience as an actress. Each moment in the air brought her closer to the realization of her vision, and she soared through it all with grace and bravery. In the movie True Lies, Tom Arnold played the role of Albert Gibson, a funny sidekick who brought a lot of humor to the film. His character provided comic relief amidst the action and suspense, making the movie more enjoyable for the audience. One of the standout moments in the film came from a line that was not part of the original script. Tom Arnold, drawing from his own experiences with marriage troubles, decided to ad-lib a line that resonated with many viewers. This spontaneous addition showcased Arnold's talent for improvisation and added an unexpected layer of authenticity to his character. The humor in his ad-libbed line highlighted the challenges of relationships, making it relatable and memorable. It is moments like these that often define a film and leave a lasting impression on the audience, demonstrating the power of creativity and quick thinking in the world of acting. Arnold's ability to connect his personal life with his performance made his portrayal of Albert Gibson even more impactful, contributing significantly to the film's success. During a conversation between Gibson and Harry Tasker, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, the topic of infidelity came up. Gibson shared a personal story about his own painful divorce. He recounted how his ex-wife took everything in their separation. It was not just the usual belongings that one might expect to divide. In a surprising twist, he mentioned that she even took the ice cube trays from the freezer. This detail struck a chord, highlighting the bitterness and emotional turmoil that can accompany a divorce. The ice cube trays became a symbol of how far the conflict had escalated. It illustrated the sometimes petty nature of disputes during a breakup, where even the smallest items can become points of contention. The story resonated with many, as it reflected a deeper truth about relationships and the heartache that can follow when they end. The humor and the absurdity of the situation lightened the mood, even as it touched on serious themes of loss and betrayal. Tom Arnold's life took an interesting turn when he starred in the James Cameron film, which featured a humorous anecdote from his own personal life. Arnold was going through a tumultuous divorce with Roseanne Barr, which inevitably had an impact on his emotional well-being. During this challenging time, he shared a story about his experiences with ice cube trays, a moment that James Cameron recognized for its comedic potential. This connection between the actor's real life and his film career highlights the complexities of balancing personal struggles with professional opportunities. When filming True Lies, director James Cameron made a bold choice to enhance the film's authenticity by insisting on the use of real military aircraft. This decision led to the rental of 3 Marine Harrier fighter jets from the U.S. government. The Harrier is known for its unique ability to take off and land vertically, making it an impressive sight both in the air and on the ground. The cost for this rental was staggering, amounting to a whopping $100,000 per hour of flight time. This significant investment was justified by the desire to create thrilling and realistic action sequences that would captivate audiences. The use of actual military jets not only added to the visual spectacle of the film, but also contributed to the overall authenticity of the story. The commitment to realism in True Lies set a high standard for action films, demonstrating how the integration of genuine military assets can elevate the cinematic experience. The Harrier jets became iconic elements of the film, showcasing the lengths to which filmmakers will go to ensure their projects resonate with viewers. The decision to utilize real aircraft rather than relying on special effects or models highlighted a dedication to craftsmanship that is often seen in James Cameron's work. This approach not only impressed fans, but also garnered respect within the film industry, as it showcased a willingness to push boundaries in pursuit of excellence. The impact of this choice is still felt today, as it has influenced how action sequences are crafted in modern cinema. The combination of Jamie Lee Curtis's performance and the thrilling aerial maneuvers of the Harrier jets created unforgettable moments that continue to be celebrated by audiences around the world. The film remains a testament to the power of blending storytelling with authentic military hardware, illustrating the potential for cinema to transport viewers into exhilarating worlds filled with excitement and intrigue. In the film True Lies, legendary actor Charlton Heston portrayed the character Spencer Trilby, who was a compelling figure within the narrative. Trilby drew significant inspiration from the iconic Marvel Comics character, Nick Fury. Much like Fury, Spencer Trilby was characterized by his distinct eye patch, which added to his mysterious and authoritative presence. He led a secret government organization that was dedicated to combating terrorism, showcasing his commitment to national security and the protection of innocent lives. This role allowed Heston to embody a character who was not only a leader, but also a man of action, reflecting the complexities of modern threats. The portrayal of Trilby resonated with audiences, as it combined elements of intrigue and heroism, elements that are often found in comic book adaptations. Heston's performance brought depth to the character, making Spencer Trilby a memorable part of the film's storyline. The connection to Nick Fury further enhanced the character's appeal, linking the cinematic world to the beloved universe of comic books. To prepare for a scene in True Lies, Arnold Schwarzenegger needed to master the art of tango dancing. This task was not taken lightly, as he committed to a rigorous 6-month regimen of tango lessons with professional instructors. The dedication he showed during this time was remarkable. Schwarzenegger did not just want to learn the steps. He aimed for excellence. He drew inspiration from Al Pacino's acclaimed tango choreography in Scent of a Woman. This influence motivated him to push himself harder, as he wanted to match or even surpass Pacino's mastery of the dance. The training involved countless hours of practice, focusing on the intricate footwork, posture, and the emotional connection needed for the dance. As the weeks went by, Schwarzenegger's confidence grew, and he began to embody the grace and style required for the performance. His hard work paid off, leading to a confident and graceful display on screen that showcased not only his physical abilities, but also his commitment to the craft of acting and dance. In a planned but ultimately cut scene from the film, a moment was designed to illustrate how Harry Tasker acquired his grenades for a climactic showdown with terrorists. This scene featured a character named Juno Skinner, who was supposed to place a grenade between Helen's legs. The intent was to create tension and showcase the resourcefulness of Harry in a high-stakes situation. However, the filmmakers decided to remove this scene for pacing reasons, believing it would disrupt the flow of the narrative. The decision highlights the challenges of balancing action and storytelling in a film. By cutting this scene, the filmmakers aimed to maintain the film's momentum and keep the audience engaged without unnecessary distractions. The absence of this moment leaves viewers to imagine how Harry, portrayed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, navigated the dangerous world of espionage and terrorism. The film, known for its thrilling action and humor, focuses on Harry's dual life as a spy and a family man, making the cut scene a fascinating glimpse into the creative process behind the film. When it came to the film True Lies, director James Cameron was not satisfied with the comedic elements that external writers had crafted. He felt that the humor did not align well with the action-packed nature of the story. Instead of accepting the existing comedic scripts, Cameron decided to take matters into his own hands. He rewrote all the comedic parts himself, infusing the film with his unique sense of humor. This decision surprised many, as it demonstrated his commitment to creating a balanced blend of action and comedy. The result was a film that not only thrilled audiences with its intense sequences, but also made them laugh with clever, well-timed jokes. Cameron's ability to weave humor into the narrative showcased his skill as a director and writer, proving that action films could also deliver laughs. His approach in True Lies set a standard for future films, where humor and action could coexist seamlessly, captivating viewers on multiple levels. Despite his talent, Tom Arnold faced significant challenges in securing his role as Albert Gibson in the film. At the time, his public image was troubled due to a highly publicized and messy divorce from actress Roseanne Barr. This situation created a backlash that made studio executives at 20th Century Fox hesitant about his involvement in the project. They worried that his personal life would overshadow the film and potentially alienate audiences. However, director James Cameron believed in Arnold's ability to bring the character to life and stood firm in his decision to cast him. Cameron's support was crucial, as it helped to counter the studio's concerns. Ultimately, Arnold's performance proved to be a valuable addition to the film, showcasing his comedic timing and depth as an actor. The controversy surrounding his casting became a notable part of the film's production history, illustrating the complexities of Hollywood and the impact of personal lives on professional opportunities. A few years after the film True Lies, Eliza Dushku came forward with serious allegations regarding her experience as a child performer on set. She shared her story about the inappropriate behavior of a cast member, which left her feeling unsafe during the production. Dushku described how this behavior affected her and contributed to a troubling environment for young actors. Additionally, she revealed that there were instances of negligence on the set that led to injuries during a stunt. This negligence raised significant concerns about the safety protocols in place for child performers. Dushku's allegations sparked conversations about the treatment of young actors in Hollywood and the responsibilities of adult cast and crew members to ensure a safe working environment. Her courage in speaking out highlighted the need for better protections and oversight for minors in the entertainment industry. The impact of her allegations continues to resonate, prompting discussions about accountability and the importance of safeguarding children in all aspects of filmmaking. During a memorable scene, Jamie Lee Curtis performed a sexy dance that showcased her talent and confidence. In the midst of her performance, she slipped and fell, creating a moment that could have disrupted the flow of the scene. However, this fall was actually planned as part of the choreography. Despite wearing heels, Jamie quickly recovered and continued dancing as if nothing had happened. Her ability to maintain her composure added a layer of authenticity to the scene. Director James Cameron recognized the genuine reactions from Jamie and decided to keep this moment in the final cut of the movie. This choice not only highlighted Jamie's skills as a performer, but also captured the spontaneity that can occur during filming. The decision to include such a real moment helped to create a more relatable and engaging experience for the audience, showcasing the blend of professionalism and human error that can make a performance truly memorable. The success of True Lies set the stage for a sequel that many fans eagerly anticipated. Jamie Lee Curtis, who played a pivotal role in the original film, was expected to return alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger. The film was poised to build on the thrilling blend of action and comedy that made the first installment so popular. However, the plans for the sequel faced significant challenges after the tragic events of September 11, 2001. The terrorist attacks dramatically shifted public sentiment and perceptions of action films that dealt with themes of terrorism and espionage. The lighthearted approach to such serious matters in True Lies suddenly felt inappropriate in the wake of real-world tragedy. As a result, the sequel was ultimately canceled, leaving fans disappointed and the creative team to rethink the direction of future projects. The impact of 9/11 reshaped not only the film industry but also the types of stories that could be told, especially in the action genre. This shift in focus meant that films like True Lies, which previously thrived on high-stakes scenarios involving international threats, had to be reconsidered in a new light. The cancellation of the sequel remains a poignant reminder of how real-world events can influence the entertainment landscape. During an action sequence, Arnold Schwarzenegger faced a terrifying moment that could have ended his life. The scene involved a large passenger jet, and everything was set for an exciting shot. However, a last-minute miscommunication occurred, leading to a critical situation. As Arnold clung to the fuselage of the jet, the engines suddenly revved up. This unexpected turn of events put him in immediate danger. His instincts kicked in, and he reacted quickly to save himself from a potentially fatal accident. The moment was intense, highlighting not only the risks involved in filming action scenes, but also Arnold's impressive ability to remain calm under pressure. Such experiences are part of the thrilling yet hazardous world of action films, where split-second decisions can make all the difference. Arnold's quick thinking in that moment ensured he emerged unscathed, allowing him to continue his career as one of Hollywood's most iconic action stars. In 1994, a video game based on the popular film True Lies was released, yet it quickly faded into obscurity. Developed by a major studio, the game aimed to capture the excitement and charm of the movie, which starred Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis. However, it failed to deliver on that promise. Players expected thrilling action sequences and witty dialogue, elements that made the film a hit. Unfortunately, the game did not manage to recreate those memorable moments, leading to disappointing sales. Many players found the gameplay uninspired and the graphics outdated, which contributed to its lack of appeal. As time passed, the game became a forgotten relic of the early gaming era, overshadowed by more successful titles. Despite the film's enduring popularity, the video game adaptation remains a footnote in gaming history, rarely mentioned or remembered by fans of either the film or video games. The missed opportunity to connect with the movie's audience highlights how challenging it can be to translate cinematic experiences into interactive entertainment. True Lies received backlash for its depiction of Arab and Middle Eastern characters as terrorist villains. The film, which starred Jamie Lee Curtis, featured Art Malik's performance as Salim Abu Ayaz, a character that leaned heavily on negative stereotypes. Many viewers and critics expressed their disappointment with how the film portrayed Arab individuals, reinforcing harmful images that contribute to widespread misconceptions. The portrayal of Salim as a villainous character, driven by terrorism, struck a nerve with audiences who felt that such representations were not only inaccurate, but also damaging. Critics argued that these stereotypes oversimplified complex cultures and contributed to a narrative that painted an entire group of people in a negative light. The backlash highlighted the importance of responsible storytelling in Hollywood, especially regarding sensitive topics like race and ethnicity. As discussions around representation in media continue to evolve, the impact of films like True Lies remains a significant point of contention among audiences seeking more nuanced and respectful portrayals of diverse communities. The planned longer and more intense bathroom fight scene for Harry Tasker was an ambitious idea that aimed to elevate the tension and excitement of the film. However, as the production team reviewed the sequence, they realized that the extensive nature of the scene might overwhelm the audience. This concern led to a decision to scale back the fight, resulting in a shorter version that, while still thrilling, did not carry the same weight or impact as the original concept. The shorter sequence maintained a level of excitement, showcasing the skills of both the characters and the choreography involved. Yet, the depth and intensity that a longer scene could have provided were noticeably absent. The filmmakers had to balance the adrenaline-pumping action with the pacing of the overall story. This adjustment reflects the challenges in filmmaking where creative visions often meet practical limitations, ultimately shaping the final product in unexpected